Hi, I'm Aiden,
And I'm Sean.
and this is Podcast Minute Talk Show. Hello, everybody. This is the second episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show. We made it through last week. Quarantine is still going on. Sean, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling drained. I'm feeling ready to, hit the streets.
Yeah. Well, let's think, Sean. Well, before the quarantine happened, Sean and I were roommates. I'm just trying to think about like what your lifestyle was like. I remember you sleep in bed all the time. Sometimes you get up to go to the bathroom. You'd skip class. How's things been since the quarantine happened? How's your lifestyle changed? I'm wondering.
Why? Why are you such a jerk off? Yeah, nothing has changed. Everything's the same.
My life is completely different. I used to go out with friends.
Really?
Yeah, ladies, people, experience things, achievements, accomplishments. What about you though? Nothing really?
Yeah,
different?
no, I know. I remember.
Now my life is sad.
I definitely
It's like yours.
experienced you coming in late all the time. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And coming in with a woman.
Well, plenty of them. Well,
It was a one-room dorm.
we shared the bed. No, we didn't. It was. All right, guys. So we're still under quarantine. It's week 2. We've got some very special guests. We have a president of a national hunting club here named Norris Boris. And
Yes, actually, Norris Boris, president of Safari Club International.
And after that, we actually have a local villain, Santiago Nightmare. But before we get to that, as every episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show, we're going to talk about the headlines and what's happening in the news. You guys know it. We don't read the articles, but I pull up my favorite headlines and we talk about it with biased and also not totally correct opinions because...
Unfiltered.
yeah, pretty much.
We hit you with what mainstream media can only dream of getting through their censors.
So the first thing I wrote down, Sean, what I wanted to talk about is...
Yeah, I'm ready.
A mayor. I don't know. I should have checked which town. I forgot to. I was
A
going
mayor as in
but a mayor of a
horse? Or is that
no, a mayor.
a mayor?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
a town.
That's a name for a horse.
Well, it was a person,
Okay.
and he ordered police to crack down on social gatherings, and then the police of his town found his wife at a bar. Pretty ironic, I do say.
Okay, yeah.
But what I really wanted to talk about was it reminded me of, we filmed a video a few days ago.
I remember.
Outside. We were 6 feet apart. Oh, for the record, New Jersey is like really bad. We talked about it in the last episode, but if you didn't watch that one, New Jersey is like really bad right now. And so they're being like extra. If you think you have it bad, unless you're like in New York, you probably don't have as much isolation shit.
I don't know about that unless you're in like Italy or somewhere. China.
Oh yeah, I forget that people are outside.
We have it way worse than
Well, we
than all
do.
those
Well,
guys.
is it U.S. actually the number 1 though?
That's because China's hiding their numbers.
So, but yeah, I'm speaking specifically. I forgot that other
Yeah.
states, other countries exist, but yeah. So like in New Jersey, like everything's pretty much closed and it's like really bad, like in that sense. And I know a lot of stuff, pretty much everything's closed everywhere, but they're like hella cracking down here. And we were filming, it was 5 of us. It wasn't even a group. We were like, and we only needed like 5 people for maybe 30 minutes.
We didn't even look that close because we're just good friends. So it didn't even look like a fun party.
Yeah, definitely wasn't a party. We had a huge camera, but I noticed it like when we were getting the stuff that like the costumes from your car, Sean. People were just like there was that one dude who was like down the block, just like watching. Like he came outside and he was just like watching, like us from his driveway. That got me like kind of
That's what people are supposed
sus.
to do.
But then we were filming in my backyard because we were doing this like parody of Joe Exotic or whatever, and it was like a part where we need it. So our one friend Sean, our old roommate, different Sean,
Yes.
he needed to be in it. So this was the only time where there was like 5 people before we sent 2 other people back. And so Sean is playing whatever, and all 5 of us are there, and we're not even like close to each other. Like we used a wooden plank for this shot. Like we really were like staying 6 feet apart, I guess. But like when we're all 5 of us are there shooting this part, like this car just like pulls up or like stops like once they see like a group of 5, and then they just like are waiting there. And like I don't know, I'm pretty sure that they were like taking a picture for something, like either to like call the police, or they were calling the police, or they were posting it on like a Facebook group or something, or trying to take a picture, or just seeing what was up and seeing if it was like a party. But it was really weird because like people don't just stop at that part like of my backyard.
Yeah,
They were kind of far, like we couldn't see through the window, but they just like stopped and they were waiting there. And like a few minutes went by before I realized like these people are here because they're like trying to get something from us, which is when we just decided to like hurry up and get somewhere else that people couldn't see us through. But it was just like, it's like really ridiculous. Like mind your own business to an extent, because no, just mind your own business in general, because fuck you. Like what if we're all siblings? Like literally, like how, what if we're all brothers and like the one person was a girl and like they're like we could be siblings. Like it's not ridiculous. I have 4 brothers. Is it really ridiculous for there to be 5 people that are all related?
What if? What if?
Like it's like a weird assumption to take that we're like a group of people having a party or something like that.
Oh, we were dressed up in costumes.
And then yeah, well,
ooh, stopped you dead in your
we
tracks.
weren't really though. You were wearing a costume that's different from what you would normally wear, and everyone else was just wearing clothes.
Well, if they knew me, they would know I would obviously never dress like a freak.
Yeah.
And I was dressed like a freak in that moment, so.
But also, I don't think I told you this, but I went to Walmart with Tyler and this girl who I don't want to say her name, and I'm trying to think of the best way. I really can't tell you, but you know who she is.
No way.
She's like, you haven't talked to her in like years, but like you know who it is. But she saw me and Tyler at Walmart. She was at Walmart, and she texted our friend Kylie to complain because me and Tyler were out.
What you?
No, for real. She was like, Kylie's our friend, and she's like really nice. Like she never gets upset. And Kylie was like, told me she got really upset and was like defending us and telling her to like mind her own business because like she was just like really upset about the fact that me and Tyler were together at Walmart, or like we were at Walmart and we should be at home.
Yeah.
And she was like going under the assumption, she was like positive that we wouldn't be at Walmart for like essential stuff. So we were just at Walmart. Like it was just bizarre. And like, bitch, you're at fucking Walmart too. Like, well, you're at Walmart, right? You saw us at fucking Walmart.
Everybody's on edge. Okay.
No, dude, fuck that. I don't give a shit. All whatever aside, go. I don't care. I throw it out the window. I'm the bad cop.
That is
you
funny.
You can be the good cop.
That is funny though.
Here I can like, fuck. I don't know if I can find it. I want to like read what this person said, but like,
we don't have to.
It's just like funny to me. I'm trying to remember now because I just thought of it, but
it is. People are very much just on edge. You know, just
yeah.
I gotta hand sanitize before and after I get out of the car, go into places.
Well, now you can't even go into Walmart. Like, there's like a line. You can only have like 10% capacity in all those places.
Yeah. Well, rightfully so.
All right, here's another headline I found.
I'm ready.
So Canada Providence claimed that the U.S. had blocked a delivery of 3 million like N95 masks.
Yeah.
To Canada. And then this is one of the few that I decided not to stop at the headline. And then it turns out that like it was actually only 500,000 masks, and then that Canada did get them. So my thing is, dear Canada, why are you lying? Who do you think you are?
Why do you deserve more than you're getting?
Why do you need to slander our country? We're going through a lot right now.
Like if they need something, they could just pull $1 trillion out of their ass and put it in their stock market.
Maybe if you hadn't spent all that money giving everyone health care.
Yeah,
you would have the extra money for the masks, but we don't do that. We charge everyone for our health care because no, that's how people think, dude. That's like slightly how people think, kind of.
What do you mean?
On health care.
Why
would my taxes go towards someone else who doesn't want to work? Them getting health care. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, in a roundabout way, like 0.0025 cents goes to each family, I guess, of your taxes.
Anyway, Sean.
Yeah, what are we looking?
A huge global dropout in air pollution.
I know. That's what this is actually. I find it so fascinating that the world, nature-wise, is seemingly.
I just liked it when we were fucking the earth over. I felt like it was cool that like we could just as a society fuck the earth.
No.
It's a whole fucking planet and we were accidentally destroying it.
That's
Tell me that. We're just little meager humans. I thought it
Well,
was cool.
I think the people at the top, at the very, very top, probably know. You know, they probably knew, like, oh, we shouldn't be, the environment.
But then who cares? Nobody
But I feel like your average like dumbass like senator or somebody.
They don't. Yeah.
Yeah, they just get, they might just get like paid.
So here's my last thing, Sean, before we get into our first guest. A zoo has been trying to get... I found this headline.
I saw this.
A zoo has been trying to get 2 pandas to mate for 10 years. So what I
Yes.
want to do is we could figure out... I think you and I should go over ways that they should be trying to get the pandas to mate.
What do you mean? Did you not read the...
I didn't read it. No, I just
No,
took
the
the headline.
pandas are now, like, they actually are mating now.
Damn it, dude.
Now that people have
We were
left.
going to play a fun game where I give ideas about how they should mate and you give ideas about how they should mate. Sexy advice.
Oh,
Sexy advice with Aiden and Sean.
They should put the pandas, they should dress one panda up like a girl. And they should tell the other panda that,
They should dress one panda up like a snake. And they should dress the other panda up like a shoe.
I was a snake in my boot.
No, never mind then. We should just one of them up as a worm and the other one up like a shoe.
Oh wait, no, we should dress up.
One of them has to be a shoe.
No,
The other one could be anything.
We should dress one up like a worm, one up like a fish, and then they should be eating pasta that is thin and black like a fish line.
Do you know when you have like dolls and you like mash them together to make them kiss?
Yeah.
They should get someone with giant enough hands.
Yeah.
To just do that with the pandas.
We should take smaller animals that the pandas can identify with and mash them together like dolls.
And then the pandas will follow?
Yeah, but they have to be living creatures.
We should hoister up one of the pandas. Like, let's say, like, we use some type of pulley system to raise the male panda up.
Yeah.
50 feet. Directly above the female panda.
Jesus.
And then we just drop him down.
Yeah.
And he'll fall right in.
Actually, pandas are a little bit like cats. They'll always land right on their
pandas
feet.
will land right on their... That's the trick.
Yeah.
Cats will land right on their feet. Pandas are notorious for landing right on their genital
They
area.
are notorious for their magnetic genitals that will automatically get sucked
And
into
the
a
air
female.
will be arousing enough. Like the feeling of like dropping 50 feet.
Yeah, life or death.
Yeah, the adrenaline.
What makes you hornier than
dying? Nothing.
Falling into a huge panda pussy.
To the point where they'll just, I guess, crumble. Or no, they'll just come.
What?
The male panda.
The male panda, yeah.
And then at that point, too late, they made it. Boom.
Yeah.
Done.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm visualizing some fun falling stuff.
Yeah.
Like the panda is falling, but then the panda, he like climaxes and then he like shoots it all out. But it goes, he shoots it all out and then it's like falling in front of him.
Yeah.
And then it all just like, it's like, it's like a bucket catching like water dripping.
Yeah.
And then he fall like all of his cum drips into the panda girl and then he just falls in like a cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
or they could do it the old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way.
Like how our parents taught us. Just put on that Stevie Wonder mixtape. Get into the back of your truck.
Read a book about abstinence.
And then just talk all night.
Just talk out a baby.
Wait 15 years. Get married.
Yeah.
Wait another 2 months. And then you mate. That's
okay. Or you could do it like my friend's parents.
How do they do it?
The night that Kingdom of the Crystal Skull came out.
What?
They just it was so bad that they just wanted to do right by the world. And they gave birth to a genius.
Who's the genius?
That's Bill Gates, baby.
They plan to give birth to a genius?
Yeah. No, they were both in like, I would say like, like when Mary, when Mary got talked to by the angel Gabriel, and Gabriel was like, "Yo, dude, you got God's baby in you."
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It was just like that.
It was like a trance.
All
Like
right.
the two of them were just like, "We're going to make a genius."
So
They got mashed together. Like,
I think there's never a better time
never better
than to
time.
bring on our first guest of today's episode, which his name is Norris Boris.
Norris Boris, president of the Safari Club International.
Hi Boris, how are you?
YOLO,
Hi. Hey, how are you?
YOLO. It is me, Boris. Norris Boris.
Yeah,
Hi, Norris.
you're the president of the Safari International Hunting Club.
Yes, I am. I'm the president of Norris Boris's Safari International Club.
So why don't you tell everyone a little bit about yourself? How old are you? And you know
I didn't have time to talk to you about this before
what?
the show started,
What?
but Norris actually told me that he will not be comfortable answering any numeric questions today.
Why?
That's the word he used. I don't know.
Can I word it in a non-numeric?
Qualitative.
How many? Shoot.
You can't.
How
It's
many?
impossible.
No. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Fuck.
What kind of time have you spent on Earth?
What kind of time?
Long.
I guess what I'm wondering is what are the fuck? I'm trying to figure out any way I can word it like
You just can't. It's impossible, I'm telling you.
non-numerically.
You're trying to ask somebody how old they are without making it about numbers.
I feel like I could figure it out.
I don't think so. I don't. You,
Is there any way you can answer it non-numerically, Boris?
no.
Why don't you describe how you look?
I look for 40 years old.
That was the worst. You didn't want to answer it numerically. That might have been the worst way to go about it. Just saying.
Yeah, he's zoned out. I don't think he.
Yeah. He's staring directly.
I
Hello.
Woo.
Boris,
Yes.
are you awake?
I'm Norris Boris.
Yeah.
President of
We know.
Safari Club International.
So Norris Boris, why are you here today?
What's happening?
What did you want to talk about?
What is happening?
Well, you wanted to talk about something.
Yeah, the world.
What about the world?
It's changing. That is true, yeah. How come everybody's staying inside?
Well, do you know what's happening?
What?
Do you know what's going on right now?
That's what I asked.
You don't know?
Yeah, I don't know.
We're going through a pandemic.
Pandemic?
Yeah.
At the disco?
No.
I don't like that band.
So what do you hear? You're talking about you want more people to hunt?
I'm confused. Why are nobody hunting anymore?
Because of the fact that nobody's going out right now.
Regardless, it doesn't make any sense.
Also, hunting is kind of a dying sport.
It's not a sport.
What is it?
It's a means of survival.
It used to be.
No, it still is.
It hasn't for a long, long, long period of time.
Let me ask you a question.
What?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I think that was his question.
Oh, well then yes. The answer is yes.
Do you want to ask a question, Norris?
What is the question?
Have you seen Pacific Rim?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it used to be like.
Actually, I haven't seen Pacific Rim. Sean, can you fill me in?
I
I just know there's big giant monsters, robot things.
That's all you gotta know. Big giant monsters, big giant robots made by humans to come in and beat them up.
So how is that anything like hunting?
That's what it used to be like.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
So, what type of animals do you hunt or did you have in your safari?
Sphinxes.
Sphinxes?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They're not real.
Sphinxes are real.
Fuck. What are sphinxes?
Cats with human heads.
No, they're not real. Fuck you.
Yeah, no, they're not real, Norris. Yes, they are. I've caught two.
Really? Can we get a picture?
Oh, well, he's too big to bring back.
Yeah, sure. Where is your safari?
Well,
Where is it?
the club.
The club.
Everywhere.
What location?
My house.
Geographically speaking.
Egypt.
Okay. I don't think you have a safari.
We have two sphinxes.
What other animals do you hunt?
Aquarius.
Yeah, okay. What type of weapons do you use to hunt these animals?
Fingers.
Yeah. Okay, how do you hunt a sphinx if they're that big with your hand?
We need to crash the moon.
What?
We need to use the moon
How?
to subdue the Sphinx.
That just sounds ridiculous.
Pacific Rim. Doesn't sound so stupid now.
Pacific Rim is a movie. Pacific Rim.
Specific.
What are your methods of disguising yourself when you're hunting?
Oh, I'm interested too. I can't camouflage. You
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, something, anything. Pretty much, yeah, camouflage, I guess is the word.
What would you use?
I don't hunt.
Why not?
Why are you walking around the question?
I'd prefer if you said tiptoe.
Okay, well, answer the question.
Why are you tiptoeing around the question? Norris. Have you ever heard of the Trojan Horse?
Yes.
That's how we used to fight. Big wooden Pacific ribs.
Really? When is this time period that you did this?
The Trojans.
How?
Egypt. Sphinxes. I don't know.
Are you immortal?
What's immortal?
Immortal.
No, it starts with an I.
Okay. What are your favorite ways to kill?
No one loves killing.
You do. That's your whole profession.
I love protecting.
What are your favorite ways to protect by killing?
Protect by sacrificing myself.
How many times have you done that?
None yet, but I'm ready. Iron Man, Avengers, carry the nuke through the portal with my big Trojan horse. That kind of stuff.
You've done that?
I'm ready.
Really?
So you're ready to sacrifice yourself anytime you need to?
Like in Avengers.
Like when he carries the nuke through the wormhole.
For someone who's very like out of date with life, you're really keeping up with modern movies.
Out of date. I'm confused.
What are you confused about?
Why are people not hunting anymore?
There's more than one reason. I mean, at this very second or overall in general?
Yeah, why aren't we hunting right now?
Because people are not going out. People are staying inside. We're in a pandemic.
You could still hunt from your house.
You are the type of person who's mostly at risk because you are very old. I don't think you're 40. Honestly, I think you're thousands of years old. That's not ridiculous,
You've
Sean.
said that with a straight face?
Yeah, that's not ridiculous
You
to say.
genuinely, you think this man sitting across from us?
I do.
Really?
Yeah. I think he's some sort of immortal being
I don't think.
who
I
has
think-
fought in many wars and is going senile, but it hasn't lost it yet. And I don't think he's necessarily immortal. I think
I'm
he ages
flattered.
very slowly.
I'm flattered.
He's definitely not 40. If anything, he's 79.
I'm 42.
You're not. You have white hair that's barely on your head.
You can hunt inside.
Hunt what?
Cut a hole in your wall.
let the mice come in and hunt the mice.
How would you know if people were doing that or not? Maybe they are.
I haven't heard anybody turning in any mice pelts to the hunting club. You get money for that.
Norris,
Yes.
have you ever hunted humans before?
No, but I have murdered humans.
Really?
Yes.
You're gonna say that? Who?
What do you mean who?
Anybody?
You think
Yeah.
I kept track?
You don't remember who you've murdered?
Do you remember how many breads you've eaten in your life?
Have you murdered anyone significant?
They weren't significant to me if I was able to kill them.
Is that how you base value of humans?
You yourself called him an immortal.
I think he's an immortal being.
Would an immortal? Would you care how many ants you've stepped on? I guess that's the premise.
Oh, yeah. You know what's funny is our New York governor said that on the last podcast.
What?
Just something very similar to that. I feel like the values are shared between these like
I
last two
doubt it.
guests.
I think Governor. What?
Andrew Cuomo.
Yeah, Cuomo.
Oh, I got a text. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry.
Everybody knows what that text message ring means.
What?
It's time for Sean to continue what he was talking about.
Go on.
Yeah, Cuomo, I feel as if he's better than somebody, but he bases that on, material possessions. He's like a king.
Cuomo is like a king. But anyway, back to Norris Boris.
I am a drifter. Some people call me. I used to have a name.
What?
Norris Boris is not my name.
What is your real name?
Euphrates.
Okay.
Oh,
Sean,
I would like to ask you a question.
I believe him. What?
Let's talk about the perfect predator.
Okay.
I would like each of you to tell me the perfect animal to hunt.
My perfect animal?
Yeah, an animal that would be perfect at hunting.
At hunting?
Yeah, at hunting. I don't like having to.
A squid.
I think what?
Yeah.
A squid?
Yeah.
You think a squid is the
Right now they're useless.
perfect predator?
Give them chainsaws.
That's stupid.
They can have 8 of them. How many chainsaws could you give a tiger? Maybe 2. And you have to tape it to their back.
Your thought
Squids
process
could grip them completely.
is so childish.
Can you imagine a squid swimming around with 8 chainsaws attached?
No,
It
because
would just massacre without even thinking.
why? We're talking about a perfect animal. Animals
A squid is an animal.
evolve.
Squids evolve.
Yeah, but that you're just giving it
They're some of the smartest fish. It's one of the smartest animals on this planet. Second to us.
second to us.
And dolphins, maybe. That's because they're mammals.
about
Dolphins
their-
are just humans that went back to being dolphins.
They went back to being dolphins.
Yeah, so we went from water to land.
Yeah.
And then we evolved into where we are now. You know,
Yeah.
we're not monkeys, but like whatever it would be, like similar to monkeys, but like whatever. Like we slowly evolved over time now. But there were mammals that were like, they evolved a little bit, and they were like, you know what? I don't feel like being on land anymore, and they went back into water, which is why dolphins and whales exist. Why else would there be mammals that are like water bound? Then why would they be mammals at all?
That's
It's because they
true.
were still mammals, and they had just evolved in water as mammals.
But what about dinosaurs?
They went extinct. What
no,
about them?
Dinosaurs were,
They weren't mammals.
they were closer to birds.
So what does that have to do with anything?
So the dinosaurs, birds were like in the sky and stuff, and then they landed on the ground. They're like, okay, we'll hang out here for a little bit. Then they became all like lizardy and scaly and
I really
dinosaur-y.
think that there were
And
certain
then
I really think there were certain animals that eventually started to develop the use of flight rather than an automatic
No.
skill that
No, I
they
don't think
decided
so.
to lose over time.
No, and then when the asteroid came, some of them decided, okay, enough for me, and they flew back up in the air, and that's how some went back to being birds.
The air was probably the worst place during that time with the asteroid.
Yeah, well,
The lower That's why mammals survived at all, was because they were so small at that time.
Okay.
Because they hadn't evolved because of the dinosaurs.
Yeah, genius.
Yeah.
Norris,
what about
you haven't-
dolphins? Dolphins got to come up for air, huh? How do they survive?
They weren't. They don't have to come up for air. Like, they come up to the bare minimum amount of land you have to come up for.
You're really struggling, huh? Talking about dolphins. You don't really know that
I
much.
kind of know a lot about dolphins, actually.
All right. Well,
I don't know much about dolphins. I know a lot about dinosaurs and evolution. No, I know a little bit about evolution. Very little.
that
Basically
is
nothing.
yeah. I was going to be very surprised.
But I do know a lot about dinosaurs.
But I know a lot about why we're here and why humans exist.
Norris, you haven't spoken in a while. Do you have an opinion on anything we've said?
Oh, he's just zoned out.
Oh, I wonder, Norris, what was the last thing you remember us? Norris,
Yes,
what was the last thing you remember us talking about?
Trojan Horse.
What about it? Oh, that was like way earlier.
Oh, you guys wanted to build a horse
No, we never did. You
and
did.
go surprise
That was something only you wanted.
the Spartans.
That was just you.
Yes,
He was a Spartan, Sean. He's definitely older than 40.
What, he's a Trojan, dude. He was on the Trojan side.
Well, he was during that time period.
The Trojans made the horse, man. I'm pretty sure. Okay.
Well, that was like, who else was in that war? Mythologically.
It was
What was that? Is the Odyssey about that? Or am I going crazy?
no.
Wait, what is the Odyssey about? What war?
Was Persia? Persia was a part of something?
No, wait, the book, The Odyssey.
I don't know.
Or the Iliad.
It was not a book, it was a poem.
It was, well, no, well, yeah.
It's a really, 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 really long poem.
It was whatever it is, but
I thought it was the Spartans and the Trojans.
the Iliad is about
That's
the Iliad
what-
and the Odyssey.
Isn't that the
It's
300?
about the Trojan War.
Yeah, the 300.
So
is
I'm right.
Also about the Trojan War.
So I'm right. I'm right. Norris, we were both right.
thank you.
Sean, you were wrong.
I don't care.
No, I'm just saying you were really wrong.
All right, Norris. My perfect animal, that's probably the perfect predator, is that fish. It's called a football fish.
What kind of fish is that?
It's those deep sea fish that have the lights on them.
That's a perfect predator.
Hell yeah.
Why? It gives away its location almost immediately.
It's the fish evolved, and its body was like, oh, okay, we'll produce light.
But all it is good for catching stupid fish that want to see light.
I don't
And
think
mosquitoes.
it's not. Well, it doesn't have to be the top.
Or moths,
It
actually.
doesn't have to be the best one.
It would only catch moths.
And I don't know
Who
anything
hunts moths?
electric
I'll buy a flashlight. Boom.
boxes.
Done. Well, Norris, what do you think? What is your perfect animal for hunting?
The perfect predator is a man, but not in today's political climate.
What political climate?
Political climate meaning the Me Too movement. It's just not the right time for the alpha man.
Norris, are you married?
At one point in time.
Too.
Have you heard of no, you don't know her.
Maybe I do.
I doubt it. She was not famous.
Really? Who is she?
No, Rosa. That's the name.
Rosa who? What's her last name?
Rosa.
Is it Parks?
Huh?
What's her last name?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Really? You're married to Rosa Parks?
Yeah, no. Her name was Rosa Parkinson.
Oh.
But we call her Rosa Parks for short.
Did she do anything notable?
No. All I remember
She
her...
just rides some bus all the time?
No, she was afraid of the bus.
Why was she afraid of the bus?
One time she made a big scene. I don't remember. But she never rode the bus after a particular moment.
What was the scene? Do you know?
What?
Do you remember the scene at all?
It was so of little relevance to her life. I just don't remember it. She never talked about it.
Really?
Yeah, whenever I asked about it, she just sat there quietly. She just didn't move.
How many times did you ask about it?
Well, I asked a couple times, can I please sit there?
Was that like more recently that you asked
Can I
about
please
it?
sit
And she just sat there and didn't move?
Are you seriously not going to move? Can I sit there? Oh, I don't even think you should be up here.
Oh, you
Yeah, and she didn't. Yeah.
you asked her about it on the bus?
Yeah.
Did you know her?
Rosa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you know her?
I met
Did
her.
you know her from the bus?
No, I met her a few stops earlier.
You knew. You were trying to get her to stand up
Rise.
and go sit in the back.
Stand up's a rude word. I was trying to get her to rise.
Why did you deserve to sit in her seat?
I'm a veteran. Fought in Troja.
Okay.
Spartanian.
So when did you guys get married?
When did I say we got married?
You said she was married to you. I'm drinking some water, by the way. We're having a hard time.
No, I'm uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable with what?
The climate in this room.
Do you have any children?
Huh?
Do you have any children?
Yeah.
Who?
No, I don't think it don't matter.
No, I'm curious. I mean, your
Yeah.
wife mattered,
They've all
and you thought,
passed away.
we'll just say them anyway.
John,
John.
Martin.
Martin, Lee.
They're stepbrothers. But Robert
So,
and John, Robert got, it was an attempted assassination the same time as John went.
truly, I have a feeling that the Martin, his last name was Luther, and I also feel like
No,
there's
his
two.
last name was Junior.
What about John? Was it John Kennedy?
Well,
Yeah.
no.
What?
It's a confusing name.
No, just say it. Try it.
Well, it's because it's written in Roman numerals.
It is?
Yeah, JFK. It means 345.
You named him JFK?
Yeah, because that's
I always thought it stood for something.
I don't think it ever stood for anything.
Sean, you're agreeing with him? You know he's talking about president that was assassinated 1963.
I think what?
Yeah.
I think he would tell us if
I don't think he's aware.
if one of his kids was a goddamn president.
I don't think he's aware of much other than if have you ever seen Forrest Gump? If it's a movie, he might know.
Oh yeah, I met him
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
on an island.
Tom Hanks, Castaway.
Yeah, it's a shame he's got some sort of he's possessed these days.
He has COVID-19, coronavirus. That's why people aren't hunting.
Yeah, I don't know. You could just do it from inside.
Why don't you ask your buddy Tom Hanks to like endorse that?
Yeah, you could. All right, sorry. I'm gonna say a thing I wrote now.
Okay.
I don't understand why nobody can hunt from a home. Just put a window down and stick out the gun. You don't have to hunt animals. You can hunt your mailbox, garden gnomes,
Yeah.
anything that looks threatening.
Of course. Of course you could. But
yeah.
you'd probably, don't you think you might get arrested for doing that?
Arrest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's take a break. Let's take a rest.
No, you don't
And
choose. You
then
don't
come
choose. No,
back.
you don't choose.
We'll come back after.
Maybe we will, but you don't choose that. Boris, sit down. Why are you standing? You can barely hold yourself up.
Come on.
Why are you trying to stand?
He can stand up and talk.
He can't. No, first of all, he's gonna be far away from the mic.
No, I'm trying to leave.
No, you're not leaving because we're gonna
Oh.
still have you on late.
Sorry, I didn't know he was trying to leave.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Why else would he be wanting to stand?
Well, I was just confused.
He can barely hold. He's not gonna stand without our help. So why are you trying, Boris?
I'm
We had to walk you in
standing.
here.
I'm standing.
Yeah, I know you're gonna collapse.
I'm standing.
You're gonna fall.
So I don't understand why we can't hunt criminals.
All right, guys, we are going to take a break.
That's fine by me.
You know, this was Norris Boris, but
Norris Boris.
we'll be back with a supervillain
A super.
named Santiago Nightmare after these messages. We'll see you guys in a second, though.
See ya.
Hey, everybody, before we get back to the episode, we are going to list our fake sponsors. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Spilled
no.
water everywhere.
Oh, no.
The remote.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, shoot.
So much water.
Oh, frick, guys. We
Oh,
spilled
God.
water all over everything.
Actually, that's a great segue. This episode is brought to you by paper towels.
Paper towels, everybody.
Please grab one. In this trying time, you don't need more.
You don't need to waste paper towels, everybody. Paper towels. And our next sponsor, you've heard of Milk for Your Jeans. That's right, Milk Jeans. We've all seen them. Yeah, that's been a thing. But now from the makers of Milk Jeans, we have Milk Jeans. Jeans for your milk, everybody. Milk Jeans.
Milk
Similar, but not quite the same as Milk Jeans.
Thanks, everybody. Also, this episode is specially brought to you by Safari Club International.
Safari Club International.
You're the perfect predator. It's just this political climate. Here's another thing. This company we've been a fan of for a while, but we're very happy that they actually decided to sponsor us. This episode's brought to you by. It's a little difficult to say.
Just say it.
Okay. You've heard a lot about them. This episode's brought to you by the 7% of people that are alive right now.
What?
The 7% of people that are alive right now.
Yeah,
All right.
it is a little bit hard to say.
Just
Also, finally, last thing. Obviously, we do not have a Patreon set up currently, but when we do, we want you guys to, click the link, obviously, and donate. So to get you prepared, we're going to be putting down a link, a really good image. It's going to be the pinned comment. If we forget to do it, just remind us, and then we'll put it up. Just click that link, and then try and find a way to donate to it.
there's
It's
only going to be 2
an
tiers. Only 2 tiers. $1,000.
or $1 million.
Yeah. So
We don't have a Patreon, so just donate to the image or throw money at your screen.
and
we're not
that-
going to receive it, but we want you guys to be used to giving money away.
yeah, we're trying to get you used to it.
All right, guys. We'll be right back with Santiago Nightmare. And we are back, everybody.
Hello
Welcome to the show.
again.
Again, Sean, you want to introduce our next guest?
Of course, we have a very special guest, a villain,
Hello, everybody.
Santiago Nightmare. Hello.
Yes, I am Santiago Nightmare. Your worst nightmare to add.
Okay. All right.
That is I. Do you see my cape? Do you like it?
Yeah, it got caught.
It changes colors. Look.
How did the fabric change color?
That's my secret. Wow. Cool.
What should we call you? Should we just call you Santiago?
Call me Santiago Nightmare, my worst nightmare. That's what you should say. But I am Santiago Nightmare, your worst nightmare.
Okay. So I wasn't sure before, but you are explicitly out for us.
Yes.
Aiden and
As I put in my description thing, I am out to destroy your stupid little talk show and podcast. I hate it all. I hate the Instagram. I hate the YouTube. I hate that guy, Tyler. I'm going to destroy everything and burn it to the ground, and then I'm going to destroy every other talk show ever made.
So it's a talk show thing. It's not an us thing.
I'm starting with you guys at the very bottom, and I'm working my way up before I destroy every single talk show in the whole wide world.
Public access.
Why?
Public
Why?
access talk show.
Well, you think we're the smallest?
Or the lowest?
We're the lowest one? Yes, of course. Everybody knows that.
What about that Comedy Central the President's Show? Huh?
Then what about Donald Trump?
Yeah, that
It's so funny.
Oh, okay.
Well, why?
Oh, I guess.
Why?
Why
Why do you want to do any of this? I guess is what I'm curious about. Why? Why would I want to do any of this? Oh, my tragic backstory, silly.
Do you feel comfortable sharing anything?
No, but I will anyway.
Oh, all right. Well,
It all started when I was just a boy. I was the bastard child of David Letterman. My mom is a crackhead, and he forgot about us. He banished us. He's never seen us or visited us.
Okay, all right.
And I've grown a hatred for talk shows because of him. And I hate that bearded man the most. That's why I'm saving him for last to kill. And destroy, as I destroy every single one of you. I'll start with you two, Fallon, Conan, all the rest.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you listing us, Fallon, Conan, or were you referring to me and Aiden?
I was listing it, silly.
Okay. I didn't know if you were calling it. Never mind. So I guess my next question is, why haven't you done anything yet?
What do you mean?
I just mean that you're here to destroy the show and you're here to ruin everything. And so far, things are going pretty smoothly.
Haha, silly, because you don't realize I've already started my plan 3 weeks ago.
What?
When you first decided to start a podcast, little did you know I had put something in the Amazon shipment with the microphones. It's a poisonous substance that only affects you the more you talk into it.
Oh, okay.
And it's been taking effect the last 3 weeks.
So I guess we'll just...
Any minute now, you both should die.
Um...
Really? How does that work?
My next question. Are you willing to hurt people to get what you want?
Of course, I've hurt plenty of people before.
Yeah, I thought so.
I hurt someone today.
What did you do today?
The guy who held the door for me at the building.
What'd you do?
I stabbed him. Oh, really? This building? Yeah.
That's
unfortunate.
We don't have a doorman, so that was somebody just walking out at the same time you were walking in or something.
He had it coming. He held the door for me like I'm some kind of charity. I'm powerful. I'm the most powerful man alive. I'm Santiago Nightmare.
So, Mr.
Santiago Nightmare. You can say me as my worst nightmare. That's
Yeah.
how you should say it.
All right. Well, people talk at different speeds, so don't cut me off. What are your powers or
My cunning wits, of course, and my quick thinking plans that I heavily plan in advance.
so you don't have any powers,
I have inventions.
inventions?
I have doodads.
Well,
And I have smart plans.
actually, it's quite impressive that you managed to find the package that we ordered on Amazon.
I got a job at Amazon 3 years ago.
3 years at
Worked my way up to the part where you actually load the boxes.
That seems like the entry
Then
position.
I waited until I got to your guys' very box. I opened it up.
So
Saw the microphone box, opened that one up carefully. Did not need to cut the tape or else everything would have fallen through. And 3 years would have been wasted. And then put the poison pellets in each microphone. Even if you've switched them around, you still should have gotten the poison by now.
yeah, that's that's what I'm counting on. But so, what kind of evil stuff are you doing in quarantine? What's the daily life of a villain like?
Well, it's gotten kind of lonely.
I could see why.
I pretty much have just resulted into opening up little holes in my house and letting little mice crawl out and hunting them. Sometimes I stick my gun out of my window and I hunt things like the mailbox. Just because I'm so bored, all I can do is hunt.
Some stirring in the boar's corner, but
I'm sorry, what?
sorry. No,
It's just weird because Boris,
he was twitching.
he's right here. He's twitching now. Yeah, he
he's-
actually mentioned that.
He's still zoned out.
He's zoned out.
He'll come out on us.
Hello, friend. You seem like a guy who's got quick wits just like me.
Yeah, don't approach him like that.
Hello.
He's not. Hypnosis.
Notice me. Notice me. He's not noticed. He's totally zoned out.
Oh, this is just gross and weird. But
No,
Yeah.
I'm not weird.
you're not weird.
I'm just the only normal person in this room.
Okay. So
Besides Boris, maybe. He seems like a guy who knows what's going on.
I mean, you're right about that. He's experienced a lot.
Yeah, he was in the Trojan War. Yes, I could tell. Of course he was.
yeah,
You could tell?
his hands.
Yes, his hands
are
give it away.
calloused from spear holding.
There's no other type of callus. There's nothing else that could have given him such callus.
Exactly. Okay, walk me through a usual day in a villain. A villain day that would normally happen without all this craziness going on. What would you be doing?
Well, it's just like your day, really. We live pretty normal lives. I wake up out of my bed, I step down, I walk to the door. I got to be careful because it's just one narrow path that, is over a floor of otherwise lava. So I walk to the door from there, try not to touch on the lava. And then I get into my big giant cave room with a giant supercomputer and a ton of doodads and inventions, and I plot away.
Yeah.
And sometimes I enact on those plots. Other times I just do that until I'm tired and I go back to bed.
Oh. So if you just replace villainy with schoolwork, it sounds like the life of a student.
Very funny.
You could have been a
Not.
You could have been a normal guy.
Not.
So, okay. So Letterman is the final goal.
That dick, yes. Why?
Oh no, I was just curious
Of course he is. He's ruined my life
by not being in it.
by not being in it and allowing me to be born without it. Yeah, don't throw a catch with me, Dad.
I
No,
remember.
your talk show is more important. Hello.
I remember one of my sons is named David Letterman. And my other son,
What?
Jay Leno.
Boris.
Oh, he's so fat.
Norris Boris. I thought we could be friends. Please do not tell me you'll make me have to be your foe. I hope you're lying right now. I respect you a lot, so I really hope.
I traded my ability to lie to a witch for 2 glass eyes.
No, Santiago,
Terrible trade.
we're not sure. We're pretty much like 80% sure that everything he's saying is truthful and that he's lived the life he's lived. 20% sure he's senile and that he's making it all up. But
It's
so I wouldn't take it for fact, but at the same time, there's a good chance it's not just fiction.
yeah, I would with a grain of salt, as they say.
No, like not with a grain of salt. Like just like it's possible that he's lying, but well, look at him. He's obviously not lying.
That's what take it.
It's the faith of a truthful man.
Sorry, that's what take it with a grain of salt means.
No, take it with a grain of salt is like
Oh, what's that?
it's like the opposite.
Yeah, dead silence.
It's like 20% it might be true, right?
Take it with a grain of salt. Means like hey, it might not be true, but it probably is.
Wait, Santiago. Yes. I'm going to put a hold on our interview real quick. Boris, I think I've figured out a way to figure out your age non-numerically. What is the oldest major historical event that you've experienced? What is it?
I went to a little kid's birthday.
Which fucking is it? Jesus?
I left before they named him.
Where was it? Who was the mom?
I don't know. I don't know her.
Do you have anything way to describe her?
She was a slut.
Really? Why was she a slut?
She was a village slut.
Yeah, Sean. I knew I could figure out a way.
Yeah, I guess.
That was pretty smart, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
Yes,
just
you are very clever, Aiden.
it
makes me sad that I'm gonna have to destroy you both. I know. We could have been partners, maybe.
Santiago,
Partners in crime.
Santiago, you have so many potential friends here in the room. Why are you doing all this
Why did you have to
villainy
choose
stuff?
the worst possible career path?
Well,
Well, we didn't know you were born. I don't
I
think.
guess that's the amazing thing about careers is that you can change it at any time.
Would you do that for me? I wouldn't.
No.
I don't really like you.
No.
I wasn't asking you, Norse Boris.
Yeah, no. I don't remember the kid's name. But it was something Arabic. I think Muhammad or something.
Okay.
So Santiago. Yes. Is your plan new? Like, how long have you been plotting it? Because we're the first.
We're the
I've been
first.
plotting it since the day I was born.
Oh. How old are you?
February 23rd, 1995.
So you're like 25?
Yes. Good guess.
Thank you. I wasn't sure about actually the math, but I'm happy I got it.
So, Sean, do you have any other questions?
I mean, no, no, I just can't. What is this? What is this? What's happening? What?
Ah, Aiden.
Oh my
I
god!
see you discovered it.
Oh my god!
That's what I was looking for. That's why I wasn't talking. I thought there was something under my seat.
You froze. I didn't realize you were frozen in fear. I thought,
Yeah, no. I found a bomb.
I thought you were on your
We
phone.
have 41 seconds left.
Yes, I planted a bomb in here 3 years ago in this very building. I planted a bomb in every building in this area because I knew you guys would eventually choose one of them. We have 33 seconds. The only way to disarm that is with some sort of passcode. But you'll never guess the pin.
We're at 23.
Is it
24?
223?
Yeah, I think it's
95?
223.95. It's a 5-digit code, so
No, it's not.
there's no need to try it. Now I'm gonna check. What was it? 223, Sean? It was
220.
223.
No, stop it.
9 seconds, 8 seconds. 223.95.
Blast it! Curses you! You're smarter than I thought, you witted boys. Wait a minute. What is that on your microphones?
What?
Those foam things.
Oh, the filters?
What?
Yeah, no. I mean,
They're filters.
they're
So
pop filters.
if we say-
Microphones can give off some sort of radiation sometimes.
no, really, it's just if we say like things like p, it will sound like really bad, and so like the filter basically makes it so that it doesn't like sound gross.
Yeah,
It's stopping the poison from getting out of the microphone. You thought ahead. How did you know I would do that?
Honestly,
They were on.
we
they were
didn't.
Not,
If you did any research as far as like how microphones in general worked,
yeah,
what people use them for, you would have known that we would have probably done this.
actually,
Blast it.
they were. I was cleaning them earlier today, so I don't remember putting them back on.
That was me.
Oh, you saved our lives.
Hunting inside.
Instead of hunting us,
Do not hunt humans.
For-
Hunt animals.
you did the opposite of hunting us. You unhunted us.
Yes, I see the errors of my ways. Centuries of murder and killing. All those around me die. It's terrible. And now my grandson was about to commit murder.
I will do it someday, Grandpa. To these very two boys. Hear this, hear this. I'll be back. And next time I won't miss. Till the next day, you'll see me again. Santiago Nightmare.
All right. Well,
Okay, bye, Son.
bye.
Bye. All right, he left. Everybody.
Yes.
Santiago Nightmare is out of the room. We disarmed the bomb.
Everything. We're all safe here. And
The poison is not going to affect us.
yeah. Well,
good.
maybe when we take off the pop filters, then
We're probably going to get rid of it because
we'll just get new stuff.
yeah, we're probably just going to order new microphones. I don't know how to get rid of it. I don't know. Like on one hand, I feel like maybe he didn't actually. At first, I didn't believe him, but then we did find a real bomb,
He's wearing a cape. Yeah.
and he was wearing the cape. Did change colors, which was crazy.
I didn't think it was possible.
Yeah, neither did I. But any last minute words, Norris Boris? You want to say goodbye to the viewers?
He zoned out.
All right. Well,
He did say he had 2 glass eyes. So
see you next time on 1 minute, or I'm sorry, podcast minute talk show.
yeah, we'll see you on both. But
We'll see you on but
don't ask us because we won't remember.
all right. I'll give you guys a kiss goodbye.
And I'll give you a nice slap on the ass. Notice how I didn't slap you on the ass? It's because he didn't say yes.